Hey guys, how's it going? It's Matt McNeil. I'm sitting here in the garage working on this Amy blank. Cleaning up some edges, cleaning up in and around her eyes. And one of the things with these Amy's is you got to fix these mouths, because when I cast them, what did I do with it? I have it sitting here somewhere. When they come out as a blank, this is all filled in. Right, because the Alana chin, when I sculpted it, filled that in. And to be honest, when I did this, I was in the process of trying to figure out the exact best way to accommodate the inner mouth, right, inside Amy's regular mouth. So she's got an inner mouth inside, and then she's got her outer teeth up here and lower teeth on the bottom. But yeah, you got to figure out how we're going to get the teeth in there. And so I foam these Amy's, and then I go back. I cut out the plug that occupies this part of the blank, and then I tunnel in and I dig out the foam that's in her mouth. So that it creates a cavern for the teeth, right? But what it leaves you with is, jagged, uneven, foamy areas. Now, the first thing that I thought was, I'll come in here and I'll, make this as smooth as I can, and then I'll just paint latex all inside here and make an inner mouth. And I did that, and it wasn't great. So I then decided that when I cut a blank, I end up removing the flash that's around the bottom of the blank. When it comes off, it looks like this, and it's really thick because that's usually where I pour the latex out for when it's draining after I've dwelled. So it leaves me with this giant piece of latex that I'm going to throw away anyway. So what I decided to do was find the nicest, smoothest, flattest part, which happened to be right here, and cut out some shapes. And these shapes ultimately will be on the mouth like this, and like that. So we've now created inner cheeks that we can paint, that I can blend into the front side of the mouth, just right along the lip area, and create an inner mouth without really even having to pour any extra latex. I'm able to use what I've already poured, which is awesome. Waste not, want not, right? And it gives a really nice sort of seal, finished part to the inside of Amy's mouth. Now, the last thing I want to tell you is, I bet you think that when I put the mouths in there, the inner mouths, that I go in this way. No. I don't really like overstretching stuff. It just makes me nervous, and I don't want to deform anything. So what I actually do is, when I tunnel through all the way. You can actually see the stand back there if you look really, really close. See it? And when I install the mouths, I actually install them from behind. So what I'll do first is I'll latex those two pieces on either side of the inner mouth, let that be good and dry. Then I'll base this mask out. I'll completely paint her, and then I will come back in and I will slide these teeth in from the back side. That also allows me to paint the inside of the mouth. I'll slide it in from the back side, and then, oh God, Jamie, sorry. Won't be long before you make a comment, will it? So anyway, I slide the teeth in from the back side, and then I glue them in, tack them in. I just tack them in. And then when I'm doing my epoxy work on the outer teeth, I glue in all the outer teeth, but I'll come back in and I'll fill in the areas, the negative space in between the gums and the lips, so that it makes a nice sort of solid structure for all of that. And, you know, in some cases, the bottom teeth are actually encased in epoxy, which then attaches to the inner mouth. So all of this should be good and solid, and all of that good stuff. So anyway, that's how I'm approaching the mouths on these. Yeah, so if anybody's bought a blank and you're painting it yourself, that's how I'm doing it. If you found a better way, I'm all ears. I'm always looking for better ways. Yeah, there you go. So that's how I do the inner mouths on these Amy's. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Talk to you soon.